All eyes on this trio today. Make some noise for Team Falcons!
Biffle, Shifty, and Hisoka, they are the team to beat here at the Esports World Cup, coming on in, winning 4 straight games yesterday, marching towards the dynasty title. They are looking to make today theirs, and I think they have a very solid shot at doing so. In the crossfire, and look who has an angle on Fnatic. It is Hisoka looking down at past teammates, Noobs and Almond.
The thing is here as well, as you just said, so many teams have got to rotate now. We've just spotted that there are so many squads outside of the zone. Soka doesn't get the confirm, by the way, but then Biffle will finally get that finish onto Noobs. So you are down to 1 player if you are that Fnatic side, looking a little bit rough. Soka just continues to ring out those core 98k shots. C4 goes out, he doesn't have the range on Hamoud, and everywhere else those rotating teams are getting cut to bits, and bye-bye Team Zix. Soka's got his 5th.
We are so close to getting into our top 5, but look at the kill feed right now. Team Destroy getting wiped off the map by the Twisted Minds. Well, I don't know if it matters, Enigma. Hisoka, Car 98 in hand. He is literally just shooting fish in a barrel right now, as he has entire vision of the rest of this zone. And look where the zone is pulling. It is all in the favor of Team Falcons.
It is indeed. It moves on up towards Water Tower. So how does everyone else assess? There aren't many trios left in this. Heretics have their 3, Falcons and Twisted Minds, and just 1 player left from Team Abwiz. And Biffle is on 10 kills, already 22 for the Falcons as they continue to just run wild here at the Esports World Cup.
1.4x multiplier is in effect right now, folks. So this Falcons with the 22 eliminations is feeling good, but Twisted Minds, they're not too far behind with the 19, but Soka is going to be the one. He finds 2. Biffle starts flying on out. It is a flurry of eliminations, but I believe all 3 members of Falcons are potentially down. Can you go and clean them up? Z-Spit is taken on out. Knight, you're the only one left alive. Hisoka has been able to manage to stay up.
Just trying to play his life, has the 7, wants the next placing at least, and is begging the other 2 teams to engage each other.
Yeah, Hisoka just wants to hang her, but look at this. The Heretics, they're shooting down at Hisoka. That is going to give Twisted Minds all of the information they need. They know where Hisoka is. They know where Heretics are. They don't really have to do anything, but the zone is going to start shrinking. Hisoka trying to maybe loot some of these extra caches around here. Maybe you can find a loose gas mask. Has started trying to make his wrap out through Generator. You're seeing some loose shots coming on in, but he hits the buy station to get the revive off, keeping the team alive. It's going to be Shifty. Heretics look to the sky. Maybe you can bring them on down, but that's 2 players going on down in. This is all on to Shifty right now. He has to 2v1 against Z-Spit and Knight. They know exactly where he is. I know that they really wanted to come into this tournament, prove everyone wrong from their past performances. Map 2 could be where it starts to come on up, but meanwhile, on the other side of the map at Living Quarters, Biffle doing what Biffle does, and that is just absolutely slam you, buddy.
Absolutely world starring, and Shifty wants all the smoke as well as he finds Tenix. By the way, talking about the kind of pace that these boys are putting on up, they have not slowed down. They still have Soka, by the way, sat in Stronghold, still playing that anchor, but Shifty and Biffle continuing to just roam around the map and tear everything to pieces. Biffle will take bullets though. He has 9, hoping for 10, but he's going to have to play his life. And actually Biffle and Shifty here are somehow finding a way onto towards the rooftop. Omit have found themselves on the low ground, and Shifty's taking the top here. It'll be Omit wiped from the board here, but Biffle and Shifty are somehow in the best position in this zone. What is that thermite? What is that throw? Top 3, here we go, baby.
Listen, I know Biffle might not look like the most muscular person, but he's got an arm on him. Fnatic, they opt to go to the low ground, maybe can catch the Falcons, trying to push on out as the zone is coming to the final moments. Noob's gonna opt to try and stay in the gas for as long as possible. Falcons on the roof, trying to shoot from below. This is a little bit tough if you are Fnatic. Skullface tries to make the play up through the ladder. He gets taken out. That's a full. Comes down to a 2v2. Almond is down. Noobs is pushing up the ladder. Can he manage to get up here? He cannot. It's going to be Biffle who's able to bring them on down, but Biffle and Shifty, they're both down. We still have 1 more player up, and it's going to be a member from Fnatic. It's going to come down to a heal off. Can Biffle stay alive? Who's it going to be? What is going on? What's going on? Great game! Falcons do it! Game number 2?
What? It comes down to who lives out in the gas the longer. And of course, the Falcons, undeniable, second place in the first game, but clean it up here in the most unconventional manner I think I have ever seen a Warzone game be finished. And not just that, Dandro, 23 kills, a 46-point banger for the side that are looking to claim a dynasty title.
God damn, what an end to it. I'm joined here by Hisoka from Falcons. We were counting our breaths, and so were you and the entire team sitting through it. What happened there?
You know, we were just in the moment. We hit flow state. The comms were there, and these boys iced up, man, and I'm proud of my teammates.
I mean, at some point you ran into the entire opposite team just in front of you on the second floor. What happened in that moment of complications?
Trying to clear a second. I thought they're on the roof. I scammed, but our team takes accountability. That one's on me, but these boys saved my scam, and they clutched up, so.
How were the calls like to know, okay, now we need to take high ground, now we have the opportunity for it?
Yeah, so while I'm dead, I just try to help them out, you know, still try to be part of the game even though I'm dead. And as their IGL, I think me seeing both their pavs, it's easier to help them out.
And now here, obviously you got the crowd, the Falcons fans right in front of you. Is that something that pumps you up in the game?
Fuck yeah, we're the home team here. We feel the energy, we feed off the passion, baby. Back at home, come on now, we're here, baby.
All right, not too bad. Number 2 in the first game, number 1 in the second. You got 6 more to go. What are we looking at here?
Pure domination. We're going to outscore everybody by plus 100, baby. Mark my words.
Thus far in this map from the Falcons, they're on 9 kills, Dandro. They're just behind our leaders.
Yeah, they are 1 elimination behind Fnatic and Twisted Mind, who are currently at 10 and 11 respectively. I thought we were about to see some really solid team fight there between Na'Vi and the Falcons, and the Falcons just come on through and, well, absolutely slam Na'Vi. But meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have Twisted Minds going huge, taking out Team Omint.
Yeah, and Biffle here just wants to play for top 5. He wants to get themselves that next multiplier onto the 1.4, but he has Team Abwiz looking back at him, and they know that they can get him off the board here. Biffle makes a play for the gas, and we've seen this squad pull off so many gas plays, but you have got a lot to do at this point. But you do have the cash if you can make the rotation. You also have the PDS in pocket. Biffle looking to go huge and bring his side back into the fight.
This is just such a classic Falcons play. They know this map. They know where the buy stations are. And you can see Biffle is trying to fly around. There you go. Finally finds the buy station on the boat and pull. And it is going to see a lot of players try and fight for this space.
We've got so many squads trying to rotate in for a prison. And we will finally see our Falcons fall before our end circle. Shifty wants to get aggressive here on Matty. Doesn't find his fish in the water. Takes a bit of damage from elsewhere. Eventually we'll clean this up. Goes on hunting, we'll clean that. Thank you very much. Shifty onto 3.
You have this third of the map that is up here from living quarters up to prison that has every single team in it.
Smith has 9, Soka onto 4. And how do they play this out? Because this is one of the things. You always think, okay, they're in the worst position. Surely they get cut on down, but it would be true Falcon prowess to just open up this entire area.
Yeah, that's a huge fight between Twisted Minds and Falcons. It'll look like a little
Buster straight onto his own head. So when he jumps off the rooftop, it actually connects with Ullman, so he can't look out over and pick him up. So that if you see Abwiz later on, then we've got a huge play to talk about. However, let's change on over to Hisoka as he looks to put himself in through this stronghold window. Biffle's up high, throwing out thermites.
Eliminated out of the lobby. We are into our top 4 now here, folks. And as I say that, top 3.
Who gets through Industries next? That's the next hot spot as it finds itself center circle. Falcons still looking to win the high ground out, and they have again been able to shoot down at least a couple of the members from Fnatic, keeping them at bay just a little while longer.
That third team eliminated is Na'Vi. They cannot get the placements they had during group stages. Something is not working, whether it's just team fights or maybe groups was just that much easier. Teams are playing different. You heard the players talk about this. Teams are playing different, and what they're doing is they're playing together, making these hard, aggressive, high-risk, high-reward plays where you're pushing as a full team of 3. It's a huge boon. Whoa. Also a huge boon when Biffle just shoots straight and finds eliminations right under the nose of AB Wiz and Co. and answers onto them. They are going to swing on this fight. They believe they can win this. They have a nice position on edge of zone, and the only team contesting them is AB Wiz.
This is a brilliant freaking macro decision from Falcons. You push Fnatic off the high ground at prison, you know that you can rotate low and long because no one's guarding you from the high ground. So they get involved, they get a couple of knocks, but still AB Wiz stays strong. They have to bunker up. The circle is just on the outside, so this is going to be an inevitable battle here between Falcons and AB Wiz.
Off-screen, Guild is on 13 eliminations on the all far right-hand side, but right now, the battle on screen, the battle for the best spot on the map currently, and it's not close. They do lose Hisoka. They are low in health, and AB Wiz is still alive somehow. Throwing shots down does drop Shifty, but Piffle makes it look easy. Answers, wiped. See you later, AB Wiz. You might have been second in groups, but today you're not even close.
And Omid are actually here through the smoke for the buy station, which is what the Falcons actually want.
But right now, they're hanging out and buy, getting resources for in-game. We are here. In-game is upon us. We still have 8 teams looking for top 5 next multiplier.
Difficult battle right here between Falcons and Omid. Lots of damage starting to get tallied, but it looks like they're still waiting to get Biffle fully revived and up into the action. Damage traded from both hands. This is an aggressive game of tag, but it finally has to make a move. Falcons trying to make a play over towards the high ground. They get the read down low on the Elo Lamb. He'll drop. Shifty around the back, going to get a little bit more safety.
No.
He gets the shots for another knock.
Fnatic is out of here. Window of opportunity open for some of our bottom teams, with the Falcons still alive, holding that window shut, saying not today.
You got Falcons in the high ground, safe side of the corner. Destroy is deep in one of the buildings that's going to have to be pushed out, and then Guild other side, playing through the gas. Those are your 3 healthiest teams right now. It's just down to who finds who first. Very rapidly, though. Guild also being shredded by every single squad because the Falcons are up top, and they force Guild down to the low ground. Destroyed from the other side. The other full squad of 3, and here we go. Final circle moves towards Destroy.
Syndicate out. Omit continuing to find a tear. They're also a full team of 3. They have the short end of the zone. All they have to move through is somehow Na'Vi, who's still in this game, likely only a couple kills to boot. I can't imagine it's going to be a huge point value, but they are extra bodies in the way. You lose resources, you might lose. The Falcons do not lose gunfights. Team Destroy can't do anything. Piffle on 1 single HP, but it doesn't matter. You've got resources, you've got position. The Falcons are in position to win this with 2.
That was a stupid rotation from Falcons. Up and over behind Destroy, catches them completely by surprise. Still fully healthy though. Omit, they're looking to get the wrap. They may surprise Falcons here from behind.
Guild is out. They get 6th. Na'Vi gets 5th. No multipliers for Guild. They desperately needed it. Unfortunately, 1.2. We're into the final 5 and Omit. You're never going to leave them out. That's what their name means. Destroy's out of here in 4. 3 teams remaining. Omit might have a small advantage, but the problem is positioning. Look at where the Falcons are. It is a Falcon range way up in their nest, just firing down on the teams below. The problem is, look at the zone shift resources. We're out on gas mask. This is going to get real mixy.
And the thing about it is Omit just may be the healthiest team. They're playing very passive, but it may work out because eventually Falcons will have to try to make a move. It's to swoop in and try to clean up. Omit down to their last member. Falcons able to come through, find the kill, and take the win. High ground superiority continues to be the name of the game.
High ground superiority, third-party superiority. You needed those teams to fight each other, and Omit needed to take the fight. They were down on the leaderboard. 2nd place gives you a 1.7x. Unfortunately for them, Drake says, how about a 1v3? Like, Drake goes massive. That's a 1.7 for that squad. I don't know how much it's going to really influence the overall leaderboard, but shout out to the Falcons. They do grab a victory. Massive win, great positioning, and great patience for a team that loves to slay out. More cash to your name, as all of a sudden, Omit is wiped. Na'Vi, wake up. You've taken out a team. It's time to make a move now.
Problem is Falcons is right here. So Na'Vi is just not going to get a chance to sit there and take a breath. Falcons, who are clean, uncontested on strongholds, as they often are now saying, let's get involved. We got our loadouts. Let's see if we can bully out some teams. And not only are they going to find Na'Vi, so don't expect them to be looking for a fight anytime soon. Falcons do get the alert that, Zixed is nearby. Hisoka able to deal with Hamoud, and then Shifty with the smoke will make sure that Biffle can get back into the action.
It's just a perfect team fight. You're never going to beat the Falcons in a true 3v3, and let alone a 2v3 where it's in their favor. They send 2 out usually and win those, so when you're down in numbers against Falcons, good luck, my friends. But again, you're right. We saw AB Wiz run out of prison. It was because of Guild. Guild got back into the bottom of showers and pushed everybody back out. Guild is on fire right now, looking for more, as it looks like finally Maddie able to drop 1 of the Guild members off screen, as again the Falcons playing around with this Zix squad, trying to eliminate them and then move up into living quarters.
Yeah, this fight here is a little bit inconsequential. They're going to sit here and have this battle for a while. The really unfortunate scenes after what was a very strong group stage for them. On the regain over towards Falcons, though, trying to find some ground with the Heretics members. Again, this was a battle that happened early on in towards this initial drop, and it looks like for Hisoka, they have an idea that someone else is here, but a little while longer to see what he could do, maybe find himself a buy later into this map.
Yeah, he's got to get some resources as Guild's on a barn burner. They're on 16 right now, but only one alive. Back to the Falcons. We're in a fight yet again, and we're fighting Zix. Zix will not relent. Crims finds an angle, but again, Biffle always has the trades. Nice play from Ahsoka and Biffle. They have every angle to secure at least one of elimination and take a 2v2. Now they're going to readdress this fight from a different angle and hold on and stay patient. Again, they cannot fall right here if they want to protect their lead.
Falcons once again on the high ground. Not as comfortable as we'd seen them previously, but still well within the bounds of being able to look down towards these tents.
Twisted Minds and Falcons are on the same side. Knight knows it. Biffle knows it. They're all fighting each other. Knight trying to chase down Ahsoka. Ahsoka in a tear up above. Does get cut down. Knight cuts him down. Out of here. Falcons fall.
It's down to a single player at the moment. That pinch between both Fnatic and Falcons had not gone well for them. So they tried to get involved, try to take down one of those major squads, or at least shrug them off their positions. That doesn't work. So Twisted Minds are going to reset towards living quarters as Falcons will get a tally on where Abwiz is, which is right between both sets of the party.
Perfect team fight. Ahsoka up on Stronghold means he has all the information, can get some first bloods, help out Shifty and Biffle. This is a free kill, a free wrap. They want to clear out Stronghold. Look who's coming though. Team 2, that's Fnatic.
Yep.
They want to play spoiler. They could third party. They think this fight might last longer than it does. Now Oki does get both of his teammates back. They're able to float back in. You can see Skullface and Noobs think better of it and back up.
We haven't seen them in a while, so you just don't want to get too aggressive. Ahsoka still sniping deep though. Falcons are not a major threat towards either of those two squads, but they are a threat to AB Wiz as Shift able to find the kill. But the Falcons are here. They're looking to contest. They know they've got Fnatic nearby. They want to finish them.
That AB Wiz squad could make a play for fourth here if Guild can't get a move on. They do have a sizable amount of eliminations. Everybody's slaying. Fnatic goes down at the hands of Shifty. A full team wipe. Fnatic is out of the picture. The only team that can touch the Falcons is Twisted Minds, but they need an absolute banger. Frankly, Shift, they need one of the biggest games today.
Absolutely.
40 plus and counting as the Falcons stay alive. The crowd goes wild because they know what this means. If they can secure the kills, they can secure the win. No one can touch the Falcons.
Falcons are making the macro play for the tournament right now. They do not want to drop. They know that if they just put themselves into a top 3, top 5 position, they likely win the $1 million lion's share. So it's just about playing safe from here on out for the Falcons.
8 kills for the Falcons, looking for the multiplier. Slowly but surely waiting for the teams to come to them. You're right, it's a macro play. There's no reason to push the equation. There's no reason to give your life away. You've got to make sure that you secure this win.
PDS going to get placed. Hisoka just still trying to watch from above as the rest of the group gets together as number 12 is out of the mix. That's Heretics down and dusted. Final 6 teams.
But the Falcons have 11. By the way, Fnatic fallen with 10, which means the Falcons, their only competition right now is Twisted Minds. They have dramatically taken down Fnatic.
Wow.
There is no one that can touch them, and they are playing the macro. PDS is on buy station. This is how they started this event, and this is how they're going to end it. Twisted Mind falls. The Falcons, last team alive in the top 3. The Falcons going to take it all in style. Let's see what they're able to do. Ahsoka by himself. How about a couple C4s, AB Wiz? How about a gun to the face, AB Wiz? Can't quite fall, but unfortunately, Ahsoka with 3 is going to make a play. Back to the buy station we go. Has enough cash if he can find a PDS, which he does have. Can get a buyback here. Could still make a play to win it all. There are 2 players remaining. It is Oki versus Ahsoka.
And Ahsoka may just see this one live out in the gas. There's the rest of the team. It's going to be down to just one. AB Wiz is down to Oki. All 3 Falcons flying in for the final moment.
The final moment all together like we started. Shifty, Biffle, Ahsoka, they win the final map. They win the whole tournament. There is no debate. There is no dissension. The Falcons are now the greatest Warzone trio the world has ever seen. Your Falcons are the first Esports World Cup champions, $200,000 to their name. The celebration from the crowd. The Falcons, unstoppable.
How appropriate. I mean, and I'll tell you, the Falcon supporters came out in flocks. Could we use that word? Is that appropriate? Because, wow, look at the concentration, knowing that this Falcons team was set up for today to do what they were bred to do. Come through and dominate. 5 wins in their last group matches, 4 in a row. They bested, you would think, in a lot of ways here today, even if the average placements may not say so. How about clutching up when it matters most? Knowing that Fnatic are on their heels, knowing that Twisted Minds are looking to get involved. and Hisoka will give you everything you need to know. A simple silence of all of that action. Best team in Warzone, no question.
Home field advantage, maybe. At the end of the day, you just got to perform on land. And Shifty, you could probably read his words. He said choke, and I think, frankly, maybe. But Fnatic made a great run. Got to tip our hat to him. We'll see how the leaderboard shakes out, but there's just no question in my mind that this Falcons trio is the best Warzone trio of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the points have been tallied, and the results are in. Give it up for your Esports World Cup Call of Duty Warzone champions, Team Falcons!
Gentlemen, Team Falcons, come over here, come on. Bring your key with you. Hand your key to the key master, please, where he will remove the inner portion of the key and give it back to you.
And now with the key given, please come on up to the trophy and place your key in its spot.
Come over here, boys, come over here. Okay. For the final time, cement your names into the Esports World Cup history books and lift your trophy as Call of Duty Warzone champions. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Team Falcons! Stand with us. Come and stand between me and Milos. Congratulations. Biffle, I'm going to come to you first, buddy. Try to put into words how you're feeling right now.
I can't. To be honest, I can't put into words. Having a crowd like this is amazing. I love all of you guys. Thank you guys for supporting us. Oh my God. I don't even know what else to say.
All right. We got to say this. I mean, we've been talking a lot throughout the tournament, obviously with all the wins, but you get to select 3 teams and their keys to get crushed and added to your trophy. Have you made your selection yet, Zoka?
I know one guaranteed. It's Fnatic, choke artist.
Oh, it's Fnatic going in the trophy, baby!
Shifty, finally, you know, you guys are here. You've got the center stage. You've won the Esports World Cup. What an incredible performance. Is there anything that you would like to say to your fans, to family who have supported you throughout this entire journey?
You guys are everything. Literally, we feel the fucking crowd, every kill. You guys kept us in it. After they had a banger game, it was you guys that kept us composed, and we did this shit for you guys.
Now, I would like to ask you guys to come on up to our camera and sign it for us. I got a little pen for you.
I'm gonna sign this camera here.
Come on in. All yours. Come on up.
Sign the lens.
Sign it up. All yours.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first Esports World Cup champions. One more time, make some noise for Team Falcons!